Hello. We are back. Trying to not be musical, and I still ended up being musical right now. I don't know why I do that. I don't even like singing. I'm weird. Let me see what we got here. We have my face. Pretty. Yeah. Nothing pretty about it. But beside the point. Welcome to the stream. This is Jabberwock33's channel. I am the Jabberwock. You can call me Jabber or you can call me Chris. Both work out just fine. Both are my name. We are back here in Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Still enjoying it. Still loving Mass Effect in general. Mass Effect 3 hasn't really changed all that much in Legendary Edition. Mass Effect 2 didn't really change all that much either. Mass Effect 1 was a huge change and I absolutely adored it. Anyway, we are here in Mass Effect 3 and we are helping the Quarians today. I love Quarians. Quarians are my favorite species in Mass Effect. I'm not sure why. I love Tali. Tali was always fun. She's not as fun in this playthrough just because I'm an engineer, so there's no reason for me to take her everywhere, but I might anyways. I love like the big fleets, the nomadic space aliens, the taking back your homeland. I love all of that kind of stuff. So the Quarians love them. They're amazing. They're fun. Although to be fair, there's not many species in Mass Effect that I dislike. So you know, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna dive right in there. I think we have a few little like side bit missions on Rannoch to do before we start doing the main one. So let's go diving into that. We have our main screen. Oh, good, it worked. Do we have any skill points? We have 3 skill points. We're waiting for 6 to finish out Sabotage. I'm not sure I even want Cryoblast, but I might have enough experience to just do it regardless. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Where am I? That's the holo area, or the video area. We have people to talk to. Legion gave us a mission. Let's do a mission. I want to talk to people, but I also just want to start shooting stuff. So let's start shooting stuff. We can talk after a mission. Yeah. Action first. Conversation later.
We've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot in Sion.
Turian fuel depot in Sion. Sure, let me check my email real fast, Important! From Miranda Lawson. I have something important to tell you. I need to do this first. Community in the comments. I'll send a nav point. No vids this time, I promise. Alright. We have to remember to do that. Because last time we went through this, I completely forgot about Miranda, and she died. And to be fair, I don't particularly like Miranda that much, but like, it was a pretty easy thing to, stop. Quarian escape pod, because I love Quarians. We're starting by saving, what's his name? Valkoris? Admiral Valkoris. We'll take Tali, because I have to. We'll take Caden, because I don't think, I hardly use Caden. I'm going to stick with my guns. I gave her the scimitar, and let's give her the pistol she gave us. The arc pistol. There you go. We got stuff for it. That does actually a good amount of extra damage. There's the power thing. There it is. Enhance your powers. Good. What's Caden got? I don't even know what Caden's got. I gave him the Vindicator. But we have a better burst rifle now, which was the Valkyrie. There we go. Did that actually add any damage? Very little damage. Okay. Piercing. Steady. He is like a power class. I should give him reduces the speed. And you know what? We'll give him accuracy too, because I'm not using it. I actually hate the scope for those regular guns. They drive me bonkers. And the execution pistol. I have 3 points. No need to spend them. He has 25. Holy cow, we haven't used them at all. Reeve, let's finish it. Barriers and armor or damage and duration? Barriers and armor, because those are always annoying to deal with. Psychic powers? Bad powers. Overload is absolutely amazing, so we're going to keep doing overload. It's going to scatter to multiple people. Capacitates or recharge speed. Recharge speed, why not? And it's going to jump again, except that I don't have enough points. Tali still has 33. How did she get 33 points? We just leveled. Oh, we didn't finish leveling her though, because we started. Okay, yeah. Let's give her a defense drone. Why not? Let's finish that out. Duration increases attack range. Let's do duration. Increases drone's attack rate or increases damage by 100%. Increases attack range by 60%. Sure. 30% attacks to knock down electrocuted enemy or damage to do just damage in people. We love the damage. And sabotage. She is the hacker, so we should be hacking, you know. Increases power duration by 50% or increases damage taken. Recharge speed or synthetics explode. I love when synthetics explode. Let's go with that. I feel pretty good about that. To Rannoch.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan.
Zalchorus. I called him Valchorus.
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zalchorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
He could be dead.
Yeah, dug in down there. I might not bring back good news.
It was always a possibility. There will be no blame if you come back empty-handed, Commander.
I'm getting some static.
There better not be blame.
If Zalchorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming
Why would you blame me?
you must disable it to contact you. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen?
There's some static there.
Admiral Zen!
Little bit of static.
It's been a long time since Admiral Chorus left the spaceship. Let's hope he's all right.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, they sound so cool, though.
We're taking fire.
Really? Pew, pew. Pew, pew.
The Geth
Pew, pew.
installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
So
We'll
it
have to
seems.
disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
Alright. Tally, Caden, let's do this. Let's kick some booty. Take some names. Alright. Apply our ammo power real fast.
To be standing
Swippity
here
swap.
in the land of my
Apply it to that
ancestors.
one. Tally's having a moment right now. You gotta bring Tally to Rannoch. There's no reason not
just
to.
keep coming like
This seems like,
machines.
why wouldn't you, you know?
Were you around when the Alliance claimed that we'd wiped out the last major Geth outposts?
Yeah, Intel was always a little underfunded.
On it.
Oop.
Got it.
Boop. Gave him the boop. Jabber drone, go! Oh, that didn't kill. Jabber drone is a champion. Love you, Jabber drone. Yeah, we'll see you next time, buddy. Aww.
They came so far.
We need
I
to
like
radio
Quarians.
Zalchorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower. I'm okay. Watch out
I
for
heard
the
it,
mines.
looked at it, was like, huh, that's a mine, and then it exploded. Javelin. Ooh. We might try that later. It's probably really heavy, so it's gonna mess with my powers, and I don't want to do that very much.
It's a Geth patrol.
Where? Oh, there. Let's go ahead and yeet Jabber turret. Get him, buddy. Jabber drone. And that was just bad aim on my part. Go, my friends, go!
There's Geth dropping in!
Oh, just as my turret and drone disappeared, huh? It's like they knew. I love this gun. Bzz. Bzz. Good now? Good job, Jabber Drone. Jabber Drone's a champion. Champion of champions. The Jabber Drone. Oh.
There, anti-aircraft guns.
And anti-people guns. The anti-people guns are the scarier ones for me right now. Let's get a little range out there. Bang! That hit. He just had shields too. I might need a stronger sniper rifle. Oh, Jabber Drone knocked him back. Jabber Drone, well, at least Jabber Drone killed him. Got him. Okay, that was just me being bad. Can't blame the drone for everything. Come on, poke up. Hit. Did I hit the rocket? Well, I didn't that time. Well, ow. Jabber Drone, where are you? Get back to work. Ow. I want guest technology. There we go.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Are you sure? Boop.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
I'm the engineer, it's me. Fine, Tali.
Tally, you take the guns.
No problem.
She's got this. I wonder if it's slower depending on who you pick, or slower or faster. Like Caden's part tech, so he should be able to do it too. But like if I took James, would he be like, and like I'd have to defend for longer or something? I don't know. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to grab kill him. Now we fire that. Ow. Ow again. Choo. Jump.
The AA gun is offline.
Good job.
Shut down the two by the tower.
Oh, there's more. Haha, Invisi jerks can't hide when I zap their friend. Oh. What are you, Predator? Except not good enough. Easy. Easy peasy. I thought I saw more see-through Geth there for a second. I was like, oh no. Assault rifle magazine upgrade and a medkit. And a poor dead Quarian. Why are there always so many dead Quarians? Makes me sad. Back to the snip. I see it, I see it, I see it. Stupid thing. Yeah. Shotgun shredder mod. Oh, Geth parts. I'll take Geth parts. Oh, there's a dead guy. Oh, a not quite dead guy. Hey, buddy.
You heard my message.
Nope.
Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance.
They're all soldiers.
Your hands. I clean engine parts.
Where's the
Can
Admiral?
you tell me where Zalcoris is?
Admiral.
Looking for survivors. You can radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
That is the plan.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive.
Uh-huh.
My son. Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the whole world.
Aww.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast vas Renak.
Aww.
Let's get to that tower.
That was sad. Can I have his gun? I mean, it doesn't look like a very good gun, but gun's a gun, you know. I'll take that. Alright, let's take out these AA guns, shall we? I don't know why the guns are alcoholic, but you know, whatever. Get it? Alcoholics Anonymous. boop. Oh, I hit the tank too. That was I meant to do that. Someone on that turret. Nope. Stay down. Don't touch the turret. It's my turret. It will be. Is there a way around this way? A ladder or something. There is a ladder there. That sounded like the turret activated. Let's go ahead and switch.
Let's look at the gun's console.
we're good.
We should be able to disable it.
If you say so. Give it that boot.
One of the gun.
Tally, of
I
course.
want you on this, Tally.
Right.
If I can't be an engineer, at least someone should.
Shepard, you should be able to use the gas turret.
I was already planning on it.
More gas!
Why would you drop right in front of the turret? Not that it makes a difference. I can't aim. I can't see anything past the muzzle flare. Ow. Alright, big boy. Did I get him or did he duck? Now we're good.
Done. It's gun's offline.
Let's
Alright.
get the last one.
How do I get off this?
Gas
That
by
way.
the doors!
Good. Jabber drone! Will that still explode? It looks explodey. It's gonna wait for me to walk right next to it. Okay, good. It didn't explode. Hey! Who drops right in front of people with guns? Ow. People with bigger guns. Jabber drone! Oh, look. Jabber drone and Chiquita Paws. Oh, you're already on it? She's already on it. Let's go ahead and put my turret right here. Beep. Let's do it. You are on that, right, Tally? I'm going to assume she's on that. Because I don't know how to get off of this. Press S. Are you working? Oh, Tally, are you stuck? Tally, don't be stuck. Do I have to hit the button? I have to hit the button. No.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
I thought she was already going to it.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
Do I have to put my turret back down? I do. Jabber turret. And now I am the Jabber turret. Fired one shot, no reason. They explode. That's the last guy.
Done. It's gun's offline.
Good job. Is there something over here?
I'll signal the shuttle.
Do it. Do it. Take down the jamming tower. Oh, flare. I couldn't just call him? Oh, jamming tower. I just said it. Let Cortez getting to shoot something. Those guns don't look very impressive, but they blow stuff up.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I actually like
Into the
Chorus a
shuttle.
lot.
Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Hold them
How
off.
many?
It doesn't matter. Continue to my crew.
I fought a lot of Geth to find you, Chorus.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
You're a coward.
Ship goes down and you give up. Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet is depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Geralt? Zed?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We save dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
No. Get down, buddy. Okay, we don't have that much time.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
I don't think I've ever saved the crew. Now that I'm thinking about it. I always have a Paragon or Renegade option available for this one.
The Admiral's outgunned down there!
I've got this.
God, the muzzle flare is just so huge. It actually is hard to see, like, where you're shooting
Clear,
sometimes.
go! Get behind you! Getting cover!
Do they know who they're chasing? Like, do they know that that's an Admiral? I love that there's a health bar for the shuttle, but not for the Admiral.
Clear, go! Admiral, come on!
Oh, he's pretty gung-ho about that pistol. Ew.
Welcome aboard.
How come we don't always use that turret?
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Chorus. Does anyone copy? Hello?
That's a no. Sorry, buddy.
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
Aww. Is the door open on that shuttle? I think the door was open on that shuttle still.
Unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours.
Thank you,
After we
Zalchorus.
drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms. I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why I needed you to come back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Her.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Did we?
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Good, we could destroy the... No, I don't want to. Is that a problem?
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll go with
We
that.
do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
No?
Sure, they're more complex. But saying
Ah.
they were lives,
They have evolved,
they were upgraded.
and they will die for it,
They allied with the Reapers.
to save themselves from you.
I don't want them destroyed. The Geth need to die. Yeah.
Maybe they don't have to die.
You don't even think they're alive.
I'm
I
struggling.
think they're useful.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot
Just
point
most of them.
until we take out that base. The surrounding area is
Oh, I'm starting to waffle hard here.
They have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it.
I like it.
Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And And anything else in our way.
Everything else in our way.
Configure the jamming
Oh,
tower to
never
neutralize
mind.
this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates
Fine.
for the Reaper base.
That's a valid
There we
point, though.
go.
How come we don't always
That
have
fighter
orbital
squadron is still
support?
tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can.
Fine.
This is your operation, Commander.
I was going to
If you want to
anyways.
strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave in
Admiral
to
Anderson
reckless
is available on
behavior
Vidcom.
before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
We'll
Admiral
support it
Garrel's
for this
right.
time.
Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right. You've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
Yay. More combat! Let's go take out those Geth fight. I think this is the one where we like go inside the Geth. Well, let's find out.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Well, thank you, trainer. Omega. Things are settling down. Looks like the Talons of the security force. Honor Candros. Oh, it's from Bray. We like Bray. Dorn. Zelkoris. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Turanok. Destroy the Geth hub. Boop. Tally, and this feels like an Edie sort of mission. You know, we're gonna go fight some Geth, I guess. Or maybe that's exactly why you don't take Edie, because, I don't know, whatever. The weight on the Mantis puts me at 71%. If I switch to... Where's that new one? The Javelin. Holy cow, that's a heavy gun. Yeah, we're not doing that. Stick with the Mantis for now. But I didn't want to do this. Confirm. 7 points. We can finish Sabotage. Hack synthetics fighting on your side. Move fast and do 100% more damage. Or increases all tech power damage done to target. No, I want them to do more damage. I want them to fight harder for me. Edie, yeah, has a bunch. Let's finish Overload because Overload's good. Recharge speed and zapping more targets. Sure, decoy. Blap. Bleep. Increases duration, increases shields. Duration and shock enemies. They get close. Sure. I'm just gonna throw stuff all over the place. Tally has 5 points. We need 6 to finish out Sabotage.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Nice.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile yet synthetics.
This better
It
work.
better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete.
Oh, good.
There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Champion. And we're here. Alright, this mission isn't actually all that exciting, but there's a lot of interesting things about it. A lot of like flashbacks and stuff. Also, we should check out our armor. We got some more pieces we can possibly swap out if we like what we got. Are they dead or just turned off? Where are we going? Are we there yet? Oh, it's Legion. I like how it's just walking around.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
I feel like Edie could connect by herself too, right? Like just plug it in through her ear or something.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
This'll be fun. There's a new Matrix movie coming out, right? Because I'm going in.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
No.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want. Here. That was a weird
Shepard Commander,
visual.
we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
Is it always gonna look like a dream sequence?
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data.
Oh, good.
Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as
I
familiar.
wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
There's a hologram.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
Thanks.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Good.
The sooner this place shuts down, the better.
Yes, create your lives remain at risk. Our goals must be met. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters.
Okay.
We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Couldn't he just do this all? Why does he need me to do it?
Establishing connection to access point.
Gave me a gun.
Warning, connection blocked by
Die.
code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
Will do.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Infection, like a disease.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
I mean,
And thanks. I think.
yeah. Die. Freaking Reapers.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Got it.
Establishing connection to communication node.
I was never a huge fan of these,
Error.
like,
Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping
weird
you out?
virtual sort of
Please
things.
investigate.
Because, like, Fallout 4 has that in Far
Warning,
Harbor.
Reaper presence detected.
Those
Data
missions were
cluster
just a
contains
pain.
infected code. We require access to proceed.
Got it. Like, it's probably my least favorite part of Far Harbor, and probably why I don't like Far Harbor that much either. At least in this one, I get, like, memories I care about. Far Harbor, I don't care about the memories so much.
Access to data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your
Okay.
connection
I like
permits
history.
streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the BI network?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony.
A little ceremony.
Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant?
Keelish.
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you must over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Aww.
Well, it needed resurgery.
Aww.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
See, now if you're romancing Tali, you say, oh, just one. Die, Reaper Code, die!
Stop the infection of this data cluster to continue.
It's like killing the insides of a Reaper. Reapers. Whoa. Thought I fell off there for a second.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
Boop.
This unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connections.
I just want to stay awake.
It has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the other.
Aww.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
I'm stuck. Whoa. I was running too fast.
Data cluster.
Oh.
We've got
Well,
to
that was
escape
easy.
Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
Aww.
One's going for a weapon.
He's going for a gun.
So who won?
The platform farming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
He still carries it.
It is an efficient model.
Yeah, it's a freaking Black Widow 3-shot antimatter 50,000 caliber rifle. I'd say it's efficient.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
They missed? Like, why does it even need a body in there? Can't it just fly it by, like, program? Like we fly drones, you know?
We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
I mean, I know the bodies don't actually matter to them,
Legion,
but that would
give me
just
an
be
update.
more material they'd have to add.
What's
you know?
wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Freaking Reaper Code. Trying to stop me. You can't stop me. I'm Commander Shepard. And I'm an engineer. I know how all this works. I'm so dumb. Die, Reaper. Glad you know how it works. Yeah.
We require
Because you have no idea. But I mean, you know what? It comes down from all the stuff I've learned from my IT guy, you know? He's taught me a lot of stuff. And, yeah, Geth coding, that's part of it. Good to have you, Nighty Fury, and thanks for joining the chat.
Shepard Commander, target the
Zap.
vulnerable points of the infection to
See?
slow its replication speed.
Oh, nope, there's another one somewhere. Let's see. Is it that one? That one. Die, Reaper! Got him. I learned everything I know about computers from my IT guy.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
To be fair, it's not a lot.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the gas!
Step away from the Geth.
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just
MP. Whoa, MP4 files.
Time's up! Roller
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
The Geth do not forgive or forget. Forgeth. The Geth do not forget. Oh, I'm dumb. Also, since we have Nighty Fury and honestly, since we have anyone watching, it was good. Wait, I missed it. What was good? My stupid pun was good? Is that what you're saying? Since I actually have people watching, never forgive, never forget. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss something there. We are almost at 50 followers here. I think we're at 47 or 48 or something like that, and it's exciting. We're moving quite along. And I had to tell people. I had to tell somebody. Now there's 2 people here watching. So yeah, I've been using Twitter a lot more, talking to people, going on those like Twitch help pages and things like that. Just been following other people, and then they follow back, and it doesn't help so much with viewership, but hopefully it will, because I'm trying to oh, my gun's not done. Because I'm trying to also just watch the people that I follow. I don't like just following for following. I try to follow people and then like actually watch their stuff too, you know, like develop a community, that kind of thing. So I'm hoping we'll get to 50 maybe by next stream. Who knows?
This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
So yeah, I had to announce that at some point during the stream. I think we're at 48 right now. So 2 more and we'll hit 50, which is exciting.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
But I don't know. Been meeting a lot more streamers like me, small-time streamers that have less views, less followers. You're not just following some big streamer and getting nothing in return. You know, you're actually developing a friendship.
As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law and violence were ultimately outnumbered.
I watched one streamer. His name is Simple, but it's spelled funny. It's like PSMPLE, I think, something like that. I'm gonna start putting him on my host list because he has, I think, about the same amount of followers that I have right now. And he's figuring out his audio and video and stuff, and I don't know. I want to help him out too.
Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
But I'm gonna put him on my my host list. He's been doing Star Wars Fallen Order, which is also just fun. Yeah, I think so.
This isn't happening now.
Thanks, Nighty Fury.
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth.
Of course, I'm slightly jealous of Simple just because he's got a cool name for his followers. They're simpletons, but it's spelled like his name is, so it's like PSMLTON, something like that. I don't know. I think it's a great idea, and I'm very jealous.
That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Oh, we got another one? Oh,
yes.
Hello.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the
I mean, I still haven't 100% decided on what I want to call followers for us, for this channel.
The prospect remains.
Nothing really jumps at me, really.
There is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps.
Well, you're a proud jabberwacker. The implications there, dude. I'm not going there.
We admire the concept. Connection with the remains within the established. We are ready to transport you.
That's all the virtual stuff we have to do, right?
Something's happening to the Geth.
Wait, were these guys in the same base as I was? Why weren't they shooting at us? Or were they in those cruisers?
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
If they're empty, wouldn't he just be destroying them? No. Run in.
Severing all connections to this
Oh,
communication
I had to
node.
choose a direction.
Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Okay.
To the edit port.
I did it. I'm there. Don't worry, buddy.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs.
We
Deleting
made it.
archives.
Shepard, how do you feel? Did it work?
Tired, mostly.
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Yay, we did good. Oh, he's awake. Oh, so are they.
You sure?
The server's offline because they're all in the units.
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
They all look really angry and red. Ah!
They wish to join us.
They what?
Friends! We made friends. Friendship.
We judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
It wasn't your
Put
decision.
yourself above a mission again, and you're off my ship. Permanently.
We never intended to fail our objectives.
I don't care. You have a plan that involves me, you damn well fill me in on it.
I like the
Sure,
Paragon
no
stuff way
relevant data
more.
is omitted in future interactions.
That's a start. Back it up, and maybe we'll actually come out of this war alive.
A lot of the Renegade options are just jerks. I just like it. But some of the Renegade options are hilarious and amazing. I keep looking down at my chat and seeing, well, I'm a proud jabberwacker.
Commander, the Geth squadron's attacking our live ships at If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's
What do we
the one
do
to
now?
ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data
Oh
available
god,
whenever
it looks worse in caps.
Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
That was all Legion's doing.
He asked them nicely.
If you would care to have me examine these Geth to verify their trustworthiness, I would gladly make time.
No,
Thank you again
they're
for
my
your services,
friends.
Commander.
You can't have them.
Admiral Zen out.
But yeah, Paragon is definitely better. I agree, but I wanted to do more Renegade, and I'm still fighting. I still just don't do most of the Renegade options.
We need those ships to recover life pods.
Life pods.
Running salvage on the Dreadnought.
Ah, life pods.
Then
We
you
need
can
life.
always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated.
You have to be a jerk. And I have a hard time with that. I'm glad you weren't here for the Tachanka mission because I did not kill Morden. Morden went and I saved the... yeah. I'm sure your disappointment knows no bounds, Nighty Furian. Yeah, there it is.
Unread messages at your private terminal.
I have unread messages at my private terminal. Status update. Geth programs. Yeah. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. That's the best Renegade option to make. You know what also sucks? I'm an engineer, so I really wanted to get that like engineer exclusive decision in the Omega DLC,
Found any new engineers?
and I missed it because a renegade like pushed the button real fast option popped up, and I was like, gotta do it, and I pushed it instead of waiting for the option to do the engineer thing. I know.
I'm sure the council will forgive that for helping with the crucible.
We're gonna go with power damage
Extend
because
those
yes.
scientists amnesty and
No,
an
it's not that I
invitation.
missed it. It's because a renegade, like, the renegade moment pops up before the, like, option to mess with the computer. And I was just like, hit the button now! And I was just, you're... I am livid. And power cooldown speed. Yes, please. We got 2 bonuses for that. I'll take it. A livid jabberwacker. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so much. I'm in physical pain. Yeah, that one irritated me that I messed that one up. The Morden one didn't. Because, you're right, I was looking ahead, too, and I have the Citadel DLC coming up, too. And I can't do that without Rex. Like, I'd have to kill Rex. And the Citadel DLC is just... It's like half as good without Rex. Like, I should have been thinking about it, like, in Mass Effect 1, and, like... No, because even then, you'd have to kill Rex, and you wouldn't have him for Citadel DLC. I don't know. Rex is just amazing in that DLC. We're taking Liara with us. Because I absolutely adore the Citadel DLC. It is my favorite. Where are my guns? Why am I... sorry, they took all my stuff off. Is it because I was in a computer? I was completely disarmed and given a computer gun? Did the Renegade playthrough and shot him? Like, I wanted to, but then I just kept thinking about the Citadel DLC, and I just love that DLC way too much. Did everyone else get reset? No, okay. I guess we'll start buying Cryoblast. I don't really like Cryoblast that much, so we're just going to buy it because we can. 6 points to finish out warp ammo, health and armor damage, or increases damage to lifted targets. It's definitely worse, yeah. I don't know. It makes me sad. Alright, this is the big mission now.
What's the fastest route?
This mission was actually a blast. Mass Effect 3 had so many moments in it that were just epic and amazing for me, and the Rannoch mission is one of them.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any gap security. You are concerned.
Damn right I am.
Yes, I'm concerned. You're still hooked up to the Reapers.
Mass Effect 3 is amazing. By far my favorite.
More effective, more intelligent.
Just the last bit of it.
You
was the
lied
worst.
about rescuing those Geth on the server, and you're lying again now. Damn it, Legion. What do I have to do to gain your trust?
But I didn't have to share with Andy.
We did not intend to cause effects.
How'd we get here?
Actually, I was pretty similar. I was playing the game with my sister, and so we had to take turns because we were both very excited about it.
Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Sometimes sharing is the worst.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure
A deal where I would do a mission and then he would do it, and the next one, and then you'd repeat the mission he just did, and okay, and then do the next one. Gotcha. I don't know. Me and Veronica did ours like daily. And it was just like wherever you got in that day was where you went.
The home world.
I don't know. There's so much little side stuff you can do on the Citadel that you could spend the whole day just there.
And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
Stay focused.
Stay sharp. It's not your world yet.
It's not your world yet.
Yes, it is. It's tied to
Beat the
us.
game
Our
first
whole
with
culture
1,600
has been
points.
built around this place.
Is that a low amount of points? I don't even remember. Yeah, I feel like 2,400 is the.
You've heard me say Kelah
He beat it
Selai.
with 4,500.
The
Yeah,
best
that sounds about right.
translation I can come up with is by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like
It's
you're
real
seeing
low.
it today.
You like going for that minimum thing first and seeing how like the bad ending is. Bad ending.
Something I should know.
I just cleaned
Like
the land.
everyone
I
dies.
know it doesn't mean much, but when this is over, I'll have a home.
I admire you for that because especially on a first playthrough, I want to do everything. I have a very hard time not trying to do everything. Here, have a rock.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah, I'm very excited for whatever they do for Mass Effect 4 or whatever they're gonna call it. To come back, I want to see how it works. Like, are they gonna be able to do it where our decisions mattered? Like, I don't know how it's gonna work out because if you destroy or integrate or control, it's gonna be very, very different. A leak came out. Oh, I have not heard of leaks. Apparently it's not coming for a while. Well, yeah, I assumed it wasn't going to come for like 2 or 3 years, honestly. Dragon Age 4 is coming 2023. Really? I expected that one to be late 20... I guess it's already almost late 2021. I expected 2022 for Mass Effect, or for Dragon Age. Is that right over his head? And ME4 in 2025. Yeah, I kind of expected that one. I didn't think that was going to be coming out anytime soon. Jabber-Drone. Whoa, I thought I aimed that, but okay.
Good work, trainer.
Now Jabber-Drone's in my way. Got him. Yeah, I was not expecting Mass Effect 4 for any near time. 2025 sounds about... that probably would have been my minimum decision. But I thought Dragon Age was coming out a little sooner. I mean, I'm sort of okay with them taking their time, as long as they actually, like, do a good job with it. Because, as we've seen with, like, what's it called? Cyberpunk, it doesn't necessarily mean that you... Oh god, he really exploded. It just came out last week, I think. That rumor did. The leak or whatever. But yeah, as we saw with like Cyberpunk, just because you take a long time doesn't mean it's going to be good. I still haven't even like played Cyberpunk even a little bit, just because of a lot of the stuff they said about it. It's not, does not feel worth buying unless it's really on sale or something. Which is weird because I was pretty excited about that game too. Just having Keanu in it that just seemed awesome to me. Hey, there we go. I just cross over this pipe. Yeah. You see Matrix 4? Yeah, I made a joke about that when I was getting into the pod for for the Geth fighter base there. That does look exciting too. I mean, as someone who grew up in the 90s with the Matrix and Matrix 2 and 3, I'm very excited about that too. I can still vividly remember the first time I saw the Matrix 1. I was in elementary school, I think. But I was at a sleepover with my best friend at the time. And overall, I liked it, but I got terrified. I was absolutely terrified of the little scanner bug they put in his belly button. You remember that? The tracker bug that they have for him? That, like, it gave me, like, a nightmare that night. Freaked me out. That thing was so... Exactly! And you, like, it's not... And for, like, an elementary school kid, too. Like, you're watching this, like, bug monster crawl into someone's belly button. You're like, well, my belly button feels violated at the moment. So, yeah, that stuff, that creeped me out. Otherwise, it's just a great action movie with lots of cool stuff going on, you know? So, Like, elementary school Jabberwock. Absolutely loved it. I mean, a lot of it didn't make sense to me either. I mean, just being a dumb kid thinking about like computers and stuff. Like, I didn't even really know how computers worked then. How did I use incinerator? I should have used whatever. I need ammo for this gun. Heck, watching like the third one when they meet the the architect or whatever. My brain still gets like painful trying to think of all the stuff he's saying. He's just using giant words and just hurts my head, you know. 10,000 for some Reaper tech. I'll take that. But yeah, vividly remember a sleepover with my best friend at the time, and then just that gross belly button robot freaked me out. This is a bad scene with the architect. It was. It's just a an info dump of info you don't really understand, and it's a really long one too. Otherwise, I like the that's the third one, right? I think that's the third one. They try to explain their crazy ass plot in 5 minutes with the most boring character. Was it only a 5-minute like scene? Because that definitely felt like a 30-minute scene. Just listening to that guy talk. My rifle is just... Oh, look at all the ammo out there. Is that my drone? I don't know. All our drones look the same. That one's mine. Oh god, reload. Oh god, there were 2 drones! Don't touch my drone. Oh, I keep getting off of cover as soon as I need to reload. Left side balcony. Where? On the left. Oh. Whoop. Got him. Sorry, it's 8 minutes. Oh, that's still not as long as I thought it was. Or it's still a lot less longer. What? Words are hard. I don't know what I was shooting at there. Like, that scene feels painfully long. Did I just miss again? What is wrong? Okay. Just do that. No, I'm good, buddy.
We'll get through.
I'm good, fam.
What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Thanks.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Legion's Reaper upgrades are quite useful. I'm glad Legion's on our side.
So am I. Whoops. I always go too far forward. And... Hey, good job, course. Ah! I see you. Pop up. Pop up. They're shooting at me. You better pop up soon. Alright, I gotta pop down. Oh. We have friends! But yeah, excited to see a Matrix 4. I don't quite understand the plot just from looking at the trailer, but like, I didn't really understand the plot of the original movies to begin with, so... Or at least the extended plot. I understood like the basic premise of it. Boop.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security.
Fantastic. Oh jeez. You know, I had a feeling something was going to pop up over here. It's almost like I've played this before. Go, Jabber turrets flaming. Objective, survive. Alright. Too much staggering and stuff going on here. Got 2 drones, we got a turret, we got all kinds of love. I love Jabber turret having a flamethrower. Come on. There we go.
We have bypassed security by disabling the blast shield required
Get him, Jab. Look, it's simple. Simple. I was just talking about you not that long ago, actually. So, Nighty Fury and anyone else who's watching, that is simple. That's how you spell it.
Good. Be back out in a minute.
Thanks for joining the chat, Simple. It's good to see you. I was talking about how I was slightly jealous of your your name and your name for your community, like Simpletons, and how it's spelled. I am very impressed by that, and I have no idea what to call my own group, my own community here. All right, this big guy's got me pinned. Go, drone! Oh, I just put the drone back there. Rocket just flew by my head. The drone just being able to distract like anything big like that is so strong. You guys still shooting at stuff? Makes a brainstorm for you. Appreciate that. Oh, it didn't lock on around the corner like I was hoping for. I have Nighty Fury in here who just keeps calling himself a jabberwacker, which makes me cringe a little bit. Oh god, there's two of them. Got Spitfire? Oh, I can handle that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's not doing as much as I thought. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. All right, one down. It only cost me my shields. All right, I think we gotta move. Time to move. Ow! Where did that come from? Ow! Ouch! All right, that's not. You're not a friend. All right, both companions are down. Jabberwackers is perfect. It takes all kinds of people. Alright, let's get our friends up. Distract the enemy. Oh god, he's right on top of me. Run, 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 run. We're gonna run out of ammo on this before it actually does anything. That's alright, now we have a real gun. A normal gun? I guess that was a real gun. I woke up my friends just so they can distract them and die again. There's two. Shields are out. Oop. We got him. We got him. We got him. Let's go with that. Get off the cover. Tali's still up, actually. Get him. You know what? I feel like flamethrower. Get him. Where'd my turret go? I think my turret fell off the cliff. Turret, save me. There he is. Get him. Now we got him. I have all the friends. I love that little turret with the flamethrower. It's so fun. Alright, we good? Let's grab ammo just to make sure, because this gun just sucks it up. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it.
Getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a friend.
Friendship is science. Best part of being an engineer, you get all the drones and the turrets. Beep. Airstrike incoming. She did say get to a safe distance, and I didn't. I just stood up there and then fell off a cliff. So Simple, you said you played some Mass Effect. Have you ever gotten to this part?
Reaper!
Oh god, that weird afterimage thing going on.
Copy that. Everybody get to the ship. Move!
Time to go. That's not gonna help. It's time to go. You don't think so? This is one of my favorite parts. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, there's a hole in there. Let's go. Oh, the little guy just popped down. Execute. Time to go. I love that sound too.
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
I like evasive maneuvers. Do it. Target the Reaper. What is this little thing gonna do to that guy? I need like all the orbital strikes. I mean, I could shoot at him, but his name is Will. Fire at him. Oh god. Dude, like just orbital strikes from space just gets me going, man. I love it. What did we hit?
Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Turret. The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
Targeting manually? That was a pretty precise shot.
No, pull over.
Pull over. Also, this little bug car is weird.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon
Shepard is
system.
tired of this shit. Do a good job of making the scale of this battlefield huge. They really do. That's why it's one of my favorites, I think.
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Do you need assistance? No, I'm a 1v1 this sucker.
Acknowledge. Shepard to fleet.
Alright, this part's kind of a weird one. Gotta just keep rolling. Just on this little plateau. Hoping he can't hit you.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Come on, laser pointer away. You got it. Come on then. You've never seen me die here? I think I died like twice the last time I did this one. You got it. You just gotta keep rolling away from that laser because he slightly moves it. Come on. Nope, laser's not ready. Because also his laser, it looks like it has a very small like window, but it's a little bigger than you think it is. It's got there's some splash damage to it. I'm racing you. Oh, you sarcastic jerk. I have done this without dying before, but sometimes he just gets you. Keep rolling. Oh god, I got stuck on a rock. I see. There you go. Sometimes you just get stuck on a rock. Come on then, you giant weird bug cuddle. Oh god, nope. I got to the edge and then he just sort of moved it over. Alright, so we're 0 for 2 now. Alright. Get a feel for where these rocks are. It doesn't feel like there's rocks out here, but then you find them. You just start rolling against the wall. Come on then. Roll this way. Keep going. Nope, don't race it. Yeah. We can race this one. You did. Like, and this is a little Reaper, too. Woo. Come on, little man. Oh god, it didn't. There we go. It beeped. Why didn't it fire? Oh, he's getting really close. Nope. I wanted to race it. I wanted to, but I didn't. Come on, jerk. I got a whole fleet up there shooting at you. Oh god, you're getting really close. This one I race. This one you have to race. There is no choice in the racing. Oh god. Oh god, I don't think it was working. There we go. See, I love the Quarian ships too. I just think they look cool. Oh. Spaceship stuff, I love that. Orbital strikes, that's great. Do it. Yes, please. Oh. Don't stop shooting. Alright. And now with every Reaper we kill, we must go and taunt it. Hey, bitch.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail.
Yeah.
The cycle must continue.
You're arrogant for a machine.
And what if we don't let you continue?
You have no choice.
I disagree. And so do the billions that are rising up to resist you.
You cannot comprehend the magnitude of our presence.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable.
I'm inevitable.
Without
That's not a jabberwacker.
organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
Yeah, I don't think the Reaper's a jabberwacker. Oh, God. You guys keep making me say it.
You're just machines. This time, the organics are taking control.
A philosophy reminiscent of the Quarians. Observe the results of their efforts to maintain control.
Renegade! Yes!
They're
Yes!
You're the ones who should worry.
Shoot him again!
Tell your friends we're coming for them.
See, most Renegade options are just jerk options, but,
Never mind.
the fact that I just pulled my gun back out and said, shoot him again, is an awesome Renegade option.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer
Jabberwackers are
being
your
directed by the old
salvation.
machines.
It is
We are
inevitable.
free.
Oh, God.
The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you
Maybe.
suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
But I want to shoot him again.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yeah, huh?
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
I like help.
Already attacking. Uploading the code would
Hoping the next
destroy
BioWare
us.
game brings back the
Shepard,
confidence of
you
the fans.
can't
Seems like
choose
they
the
missed
Geth
the mark
over
the
my
last couple
people.
times.
Do you remember
For
the
certain.
question that
Nighty
caused
Fury
the
and I were
creators
actually
to
just talking
attack
about that
us
not long
Selai?
ago. It looks like Dragon Age 4
Does
is
this
going to be the
unit
next
have
one,
a soul?
which I'm excited for. Does this unit have a soul? I can't do it! We're doing it.
Upload the code to the
Doing
Geth.
it. I'm sorry.
Tell 'em. Call off the fleet if you can.
Can't do it. And then a Mass Effect 4 in like 2025
Uploading.
or something. Which,
10%.
that's what I'm really excited
This
about.
is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order.
Yeah, Andromeda was it was way off.
20%.
Inquisition was weird. I loved Inquisition
Do this.
for most of the game,
We regret
but there
the
were
deaths
parts
of
of
the
it that were
creators,
just terrible.
but we see no
Especially the
alternative.
ending. It feels like BioWare
40%.
struggles with that. Alright, now we have this. War in the Fleet.
Hell. Legion, keep going.
Ah, hell.
Shepard,
Everyone listen up. This is Shepard. If you don't want to be blown out of the sky in about half a minute, stand down now.
this is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative.
Yeah.
We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
That's like
The
2
Geth
to
are
1
about
there.
to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. A few years ago, I saved you from the Geth at the Citadel. Just recently, I helped you take out that dreadnought.
Yeah.
80%.
But I'm through saving you. If you keep attacking, I will stand and watch while the Geth lay you to waste. It's your call.
I'm so sick and tired of saving you. You keep fighting, I'm just gonna watch you burn. See, some of the Renegade options are
Error.
hilarious and
Copying code
amazing.
is insufficient. Direct
Oh, that's great.
personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them.
I must go to them.
I'm sorry.
Legion!
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tali. Thank you. Kelah Selai.
Oh, there is a little apostrophe in there. Dang. I couldn't remember if there was an apostrophe in Kelah Selai when I was writing the title for my stream today. Oh well. Also, for anyone who has an Amazon Alexa, if you ask it, does this unit have a soul? It will respond with Kelah Selai. Which is amazing, and I love that too.
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
Yeah.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangirl hadn't stopped...
He did.
We have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can... Where are we supposed to go?
Right here.
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion
The primes are so
sacrificed itself
huge.
to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
We... The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
So the funny thing is, I am trying to do things in this game that I don't normally do, because I'm generally pretty Paragon. The funny part is, the only option I haven't done...
Beachfront
excuse me,
property.
with the Geth and the Quarians is just save the Quarians. Which is weird. I've accidentally killed all the Quarians the first time I played.
I know working
and then
with the
Tali
Geth
committed
will be
suicide, which like
I'm
destroyed
not
me.
staying. I'm coming with you.
And then after that,
people
every time
needed
I've done it, I've saved
What
both.
do I know about negotiating with AIs?
So I've never actually only saved the Quarians.
My people need me out there.
I love the
Sooner
Quarians.
or later, the Reapers will come for Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them.
Yay!
If you think I can help.
Good.
You can help.
Thanks.
You're
when
welcome.
This is all over. When I know my world is safe. Then my
You don't know if I really love them? The Quarians are my favorite. So, and that's actually a tough decision to make because in Mass Effect, I love just about all of the races. All of the species they make in this are really cool in my opinion.
It'll be years before
I love
we can live
Turians.
without our suits completely.
But
right now,
I love Solarians a lot. I would play as a Solarian in a heartbeat.
right now, I have this.
Asari were one of my least favorite for a while, but they've been growing on me more and more. More because you see more of them using biotics than anything, and I just love biotics. Somebody just literally told me you have to shush you.
I understand you are bringing a new fleet into this war.
And even the little like side species, Volus and Elcor and things like that, I think they're just all.
Convince both sides to stand down.
They're all really cool. I wish there was
We're
more
still
to
facing
them
isolated
though.
pockets of Geth. They appear to be Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code, but they're a minor threat relative to the full Geth fleet. Regardless, Commander, you've given us the first reason to hope in this war. Speaking of which,
So much hope.
I have information for you vital to the war effort. I'd prefer to share it in person.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Okay.
That would be preferable, Commander. Meet me in Counselor Udina's office.
Okay. Volus Arbe? I like Volus. I love a lot of the backstory to the Volus too, and in multiplayer, the Volus Vanguard was a blast. All right, we just completed a major mission, so we're gonna take a little time. We're gonna talk to everybody, see how everyone's doing, and then we'll see about some next missions here. I think I want the next stream to be the Citadel DLC, so we're not gonna start that today, but we still have a good chunk of our stream left to do, so we got to do something.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now.
You and me both, buddy.
Hello, Shepard. What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tachanka.
Yeah.
It is rare for a technologically
Wait, you're
superior
thinking about that
force to
one?
be destroyed by an
See Miranda this time? No, she just sent me the email. I have to go see her at the Commons.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was
So we are going to save Miranda.
You said that asking you abstract social questions may lead to unreliable answers.
We just got the email for that.
I didn't realize this would be an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think.
It's not been easy.
Assess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
I was about to say, she's worrying about
In a
death.
sense.
Huh.
My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Sure.
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
The job it was designed for, because I'm a jerk,
Synthetics are
apparently.
created with a goal in mind. Just ask their creators what it was.
But my creation was planned by Cerberus. I no longer serve their purposes.
Cerberus was originally created to give humanity a fighting chance. Right now, that might be a goal you can get behind.
It would take significant resources and processing power. Do you think I would find it worthwhile?
Helping humanity? Yeah.
I'd make a pretty crappy husk.
Shit.
How would this differ from our present course?
It wouldn't be servitude.
The difference is you decide it's worth it. No one tells you it is.
I see. I will examine this issue.
There we go.
Shepard, I have examined the issue.
Well, that was fast.
The Reapers threaten the crew of this ship and other organics who are helping me develop perspectives on existence.
No one tells you, except for me. You're not a servant to anyone.
I would be destroyed.
Go get me a coffee.
I would rather risk non-functionality with the crew of the Normandy than risk it alone.
Glad to hear it, Edie. Good to have you on board.
Woo! Alright. Oh god, I think I was inside the wall there for a second. Got defense matrix. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun actually. Defense matrix?
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thank you. I'd have to give up armor-piercing ammo if I wanted that, though. From Tali Zora, she wants me to come talk to her. Shalaron, let's talk Quarian War with Dana Allers. I keep forgetting I have Dana Allers. Alright, let's keep walking around real fast. Let's see, Caden is over here? Yeah, Caden's in this one. Alright, Caden's not in this one. Whatever. God damn it. He's out and about somewhere. We have Michelle in there. I have a mission for her I gotta take care of. On the Citadel. We probably have like 87 little missions on the Citadel, dude. Maybe we'll do a couple of those. And Garrus. Garrus! Calibrate, buddy?
Never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palavin?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing.
Tour seems like a weird word for, like,
but they're just slowing the
military operations. Like, I know it's called a tour of duty and stuff like that, but, like...
Hear anything from your family?
I don't know. When I think of touring, I think of, like, tourists.
But I did hear from Primarch Victor.
So it seems like a weird term to use.
Fleet strength
Oh, maybe it's just me.
Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
They'll sense your doubts.
Can't let them know that.
Smell your fear.
Lose confidence in their leaders. This war is over.
I told you once that I wasn't a very good Turian, Shepard. I never could follow bad orders. Now I'm the one giving the orders.
And it
I'm
should
pretty
not
bad
be
at giving
anyone
orders,
thinks about
though,
them.
so...
Except someone's dying at the end of every sentence.
And someone's making it out alive, too.
You're right. Though
Huh?
I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard.
Garrus, I'm going to make you king. King of the galaxy.
10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that?
If it avoids extinction.
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
It's such a good talk after you kill Mordin and Rex. It makes a little more sense there too. He brings it up at the end that you had to sacrifice like 2 people to save however many. Yeah, that makes sense. I also can't, like, the what is it, the merciless calculus that he's talking about, like, you just used that on Admiral Valcoris, like, either the couple hundred you have here die so thousands up there can live. Like, you can't, like, just go back on that.
And peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I am amazing. I swore I picked up another one. Huh.
So long as you and the Geth
Are
remain
the
good neighbors.
No. Do you see these computer screens? They follow you. But then they do that when you go too far.
Friends.
They're weird. They're weird. It was like, seems weird the Solarians are helping and that Morden went missing. We're just gonna click on these so that we have them because it's a lot of lore for me to read. There we go. And Liara, what's up? Nope, guess not much. Thanks. And you just sit there. No, Garrus 100% knows if you kill them. Like, there's no way he doesn't. Engineering. Oh, we got Javik down this way. Hey, buddy. Oh, this thing. His little memory shard. Does that look like... Oh, God. It was... it's a pack of gum. I haven't seen commercials for it in forever. But it's a little square thing of gum. And I can't remember the brand of it. But does anyone else, like, look at that and think of that? Yeah, oh shit, it does? Yeah, see? You just look at that and you're like, why does he have gum floating there? Like, it's an Earth brand of gum that he wants.
Another Reaper has died.
Every time I look at it, that's what I see.
But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics.
You don't know how, like, vindicated that makes me feel that you're just like, oh shit.
Let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
Oh, that made me laugh. Masks, yeah, I'm sorry. I was too busy thinking about your pack of chewing gum here. Peppermint 5. It was the 5 gum. Yeah. See? It's a pack of gum. He's just got Earth brand gum right there. It just keeps floating in a little... It's not in a bubble or anything, but you know what I mean. It's just floating there. Alright, we got an interview to do. Alright.
Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War.
Yeah.
It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
Oh, sure, I guess. Also, of all the characters in this game, her face, for some reason, she just looks so weird. I don't know why. She doesn't fit with the rest of the animation in this for some reason. She always just looks goofy to me. Tally? There she is. Tally! What? Just froze.
No. I guess that's right.
Boop. I do that shit in real life. I tap someone on the shoulder and I go to the other side.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
She's basically ripped right off of a real person.
Sorry.
Yeah, but like they did that with Miranda too, and Miranda doesn't look like her face is melting.
I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
I don't know.
How are your people doing?
The aliens and stuff all look way better than the humans, but I think that's just because they, like, Turians don't have as much mouth movement and stuff. They have the mandibles and things and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. The Dan Allers just creeps me out. Sounds dangerous.
Isn't that close to what happened before the Geth rebelled last time?
Yes, but this time the Geth and the Quarians have chosen it. That's not to say there aren't issues.
Oh, there's always issues.
No Geth wants to augment Admiral Geralt because of his role in the war. And who decides on something that affects the suit?
Mighty Fury, that made me so happy. That stupid gum thing.
Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
Yay!
No,
Does that mean there's just Quarians banging everywhere right now?
I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
I mean, we just took back the homeworld. It's guaranteed the entire race is just banging. What would humans do, you know? Like, if Earth was lost and all of a sudden we victoriously took it back, all of humankind would bang right there. That's just what would happen. You celebrate, you know. Cortez? What are you doing?
Gotta say, I enjoyed that last mission on Rana.
Yeah, you got to shoot something. Alright, well, he didn't have much else to say. We've picked up a few armor bits. Let's see if we got anything different here. We got our pneumonic visor. I really like the visor. But let's see if we got anything better. We got... That is ugly. Oh my god. Ugh. The security helmet? I like the eyepiece, but like... Besides that, that's gross. Is that the only other... Oh, we got the recon hood. What did that upgrade? Weapon damage? The hood's kind of cool looking. We got the Archon visor. That increased our recharge speed. We got the death mask and the regular helmet. So recharge speed or weapon or power damage. I kind of like damage a little bit better. I like offense. Ceres Council. This is chest piece. Armax increases our ammo. That one increases weapon damage. That one actually looks really cool. And weapon damage might be worth it. It takes down our power damage, though, which I don't really like that much. That increases shield regen. That increases health. We might keep that on. This shoulders is also power damage. Do we get anything new for that? Melee damage? That's not new. That's not new. No, I guess we didn't get any new arms. Ah, there we go. I tend to go for power damage most of the time. This increased melee damage. I hardly use melee. That increases health. Oh, we don't really have a bonus here either. So headshot damage, melee, or health? I guess I have it on headshot damage, sure. Legs. We got legs. Weapon damage over power recharge. No, I'd rather have power recharge. As much as I use my guns, I'm technically a power class. No, nothing too crazy there. He's not here. Have a good stream, Jabber. Talk soon. Thanks for coming, Simple. It's always great having you here. I'll try and catch your stream next time you're up. Adios for now, buddy. Let's see if they're in one of the other rooms. Maybe they're like gambling or something. No. Simply the best. Found him.
Full house. Got it on the river. Shit. Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Good for you.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir.
Heyo.
Hey, Commander.
Deal me in.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
I don't know where that is. Where's the Sunshine Coast? Not that land is any good when your planet is covered in Reapers. Alright, to the cabin. I guess we'll have our interview. Alright, come on up here.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
Thanks.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10.
Like, Shepard's face looks alright.
Commander,
like, you can make Shepard's face messed up. But, like, compared to Diana Allers, she looks normal.
Yes,
you
and
know?
you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies? And no
like, I don't mind her
dangerous
character.
robots who stick humans
it's just
on spikes?
her model
If you
is
want to fight tireless, merciless machines, it helps to have tireless, merciless machines of your own.
Fight fire with
we freed
fire.
them from Reaper control, and they're looking for payback. That's exactly what we want.
They want revenge.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
I don't know. This interview's over. No, we gotta...
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem.
Don't ask me questions I can't answer.
I'd bet my life on it.
I am betting my life on it.
Here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, the mass relays can be destroyed.
I've destroyed one or two of those.
So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Aye, aye. Alright, we got a bunch more missions to do. Excuse me. But we're going to take like a 2-minute break. So we're just going to pause it there real fast. I'm going to put on my Be Right Back screen. And I'll be right back. I've returned! I hope you didn't miss me. Too badly there. Back to our main screen. Just looked at my face in the mirror, and I'm really happy. It's really hard to tell. Oh, you missed me. It's really hard to tell. Let me actually put my face screen on here with the light in here. There's a big old scratch going right there and a little one going right there. There was another one up here. I was rolling around on the floor with my dogs, and the one dog just like jumped at me. It just clawed my face by accident, and so I got like this animal scar across my face now until it goes away. Oh no, it's not that big of a deal, but like at the time, it angered me. I was very frustrated. Yeah, like, or like any other like typical like eye scar you ever see like in a cartoon or a movie or something. Like, there's always that cool like scar, or like the one going across the upper and lower part of your eye there. Like, it feels like one of those kinds of things. Jabberwock Senpai. Just happy you didn't call me Jabberwack Senpai. All right. I think we're gonna go to. All right, let's take a look around. But I think we're probably gonna go to the Citadel for a bit, because there's definitely about a million things to do on the Citadel. Well, we are your Jabberwacker chance. Oh no! Oh no! I feel like there were other missions. There's one. The fuel reactors. I do remember that. Do we do that right now? Screw it. It's a little side mission. Let's go do that one right now, and then we'll head to the Citadel. Fuel reactors. I think this is the one on the let's do a little scan real fast. Nothing. On the multiplayer map. Land. There yet. We're dealing with Turians, so we'll take Caden and we'll take Javik? Sure. I haven't taken Javik anywhere for a while. Okay, my guns are normal again. Actually, alright. I want to do this. So that actually adds a good amount, but I just got... That adds weight. I don't want to add weight. I got another scope. And helps aim through smoke. I kind of want that. It lowers my damage a little bit, but kind of worth. Because they do put down smoke, and then I'm just like, God dang it. Got him with his cool gun and a pistol. I don't put any mods on there? Alright, what kind of mods we want? Let's give him some better accuracy. Why not? The damage is insignificant there. Wait, lets the laser just pierce through. Or do I care about... That's kind of cool. We're going to do that one. I don't care about his pistol. I want to give you the... Oh, I passed... Well, I passed by all of it, but I want to give you the javelin. This is actually a fun gun to use. It's got a recharge, or not a recharge, a charge up time period before it fires. But I think its lore is... Can you actually look at the lore on this gun? I think it fires water, actually. Called javelin, by this Geth weapon holds a reservoir of ferrofluid magnetically drawn into the firing chamber and expelled at lethal speeds like a high-pressure water jet. Ferrofluid cuts through nearly anything it hits with so much heat that it resembles a beam of light, causing terrible wounds. This is just cool. I have 4 points. I guess we'll buy that. Like I said, I don't really like... I wish I could replace Cryoblast with something. That would be cool. Oh, Garrus, it's been a while, apparently. Let's get the double zap. Let's get this. Ammo capacity, headshot damage. Piercing. Good, good, good. Proximity mine's okay. Impact radius is good. Slows their speed. Sure. And recharge speed or damage. Let's get a little more damage in there. And Javik. 17 points. Not nearly as bad. Damage or power duration. Duration. Recharge speed or slows. Let's get more slow. Damage or pierce. Pierce. 2 points. Might as well buy pull. Might as well. Continue. Whoa. Did you guys see that?
What happened to the troop station there?
So we are making some excellent progress. I'm trying not to like rush this game because I love it, and I want to play as much of it as I can. But I'm very excited to play the next game that I have lined up. I cannot wait.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Hack it out. What is the next game? I am trying to keep it as a little bit of a surprise.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
I mean, I guess I could just say it, but...
Been through thick and thicker. The captain always...
Yeah, because, like, no one's going to know anyways. And to be fair, only 2 of you are watching. You would know. I love the death mask helmets. They're cool.
On it, man. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Yeah, it is. For you.
It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
And you're bad with secrets. It's all good. You'll see soon. We're moving right along in this game. So we'll be there any minute.
Good work, Kozlo.
Kozlo.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah, this one's on me. I'll get that fuel rod.
Ready your team to hit reactor 2, Captain.
Something tells me I shouldn't jump down into that right now. I was going to. Ooh. Can I just smack Javik with this?
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now,
Drop.
nothing.
Haha.
No more waiting. Take it back to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Pick it up. And put it over there. And that's it, right? Now it's free? Oh. Hey, spare parts. Alright, is it open now? Yeah. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, I did it. You say that, like, I shouldn't be able to see radiation. Like, how bad does radiation have to be where you can see it?
This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Like, even if radiation is horribly bad, you still shouldn't be able to see it, right? Boop. I did it. That's not good.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound. We're ready for them.
Switch. My turret. Ow! Ow! Not paying attention, sorry. Take cover. I want to put my turret down. Go, turret. Alright, what's giving you guys barriers? Screw that thing. Ah! Alright. I need more. Oh, I was just going to summon my drone. One casualty? What? Impossible?
I can see it. You both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
I don't know what that is. Whoop. Okay.
Patching seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Save. Beep. Yeah, it is.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
How do I do that? This is literally like nuclear rocket science. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming.
Kill them all.
Turret. Turn that nonsense off. Jabber drone. Coming in from above. That. They are above. Zap. Go that way. Go that way, jabber drone. I thought my turret died for a second, like it exploded, but really? That didn't lock on. I call shenanigans, but you know what? Let's do those. Flamethrower them! Do it! Yes! Oh, that one got by you. Don't let it happen again. Zap! Just had to wait for the cooldown a little bit. Hey, Jabber turret's not letting it happen again. Woo! Boom! Who's next? Missed? Alright. I love that sound. Can I? Yes, I can! I love doing that. I'm so happy they added that. You guys got this under control here. Oh, there's him right there. Keep at it!
Can't spare the manpower. Hunker down, Captain. You're on your own.
Nice knowing ya. Hold the line. Fortify right side defenses.
Nice knowing ya! Oh god, that was terrible. I used the wrong power. I wanted to incinerate. Nice knowing ya! I actually didn't know that was going to be what happens. I could have sent somebody. I should have sent somebody. I have all the friends in the world. Look, there's one. Oh, I'm the worst.
Can't raise Captain Riley.
Yeah.
Movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Alright, how do I do that?
Will do.
Alright, push the button over there. Can't spare the manpower. Nice knowing you. We do it?
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
I'm gonna walk through it. That can't have possible bad implications, right? Crossing my fingers for superpowers. Hey, buddy. See? Someone survived.
Commander, I'm the only one who made it.
Good, you're my favorite.
Captain sacrificed herself to save me.
Captain Riley was a good soldier.
I like the orange on his armor.
I'll honor her by kicking ass, Commander.
Damn straight. Let's go.
Make her proud. Now fall in. Let's get back to the shuttles.
There is no repercussionsville. I mean, I guess I miss out. I think I miss out on some war score for her. Like she gives
What are the odds the Reapers will
a
be
small like squad bonus or something.
A task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready.
But
we'll make sure Captain
it's
Riley
not that big
didn't
of a
die
deal.
in vain.
She died doing her duty, sir.
I'll include that.
I say it's not that big of a deal. This character just died. Like, it is not a big deal.
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Admiral Anderson is always available on VidCom. I'm surprised. Oh, wow. 50. Woo! We got a lot. We're not even, like, trying. We're just sort of doing stuff. The Omega Ezo Horde. The Omega Raiding Fleet. Alright, alright. The Alliance. First Fleet got an upgrade. Reading a lot of these, it was a ton of fun, too. Quarians with 800. Is that my highest one? Is the... Oh, not quite. The Krogan with 805. I mean, other than these two. These two are always going to be the highest ones. The Krogan beat out the Quarians by 5. What gives... Does anything just give 5? No. That would have been great if there was just, like, one... 1 point. Yeah, they got rid of preparedness because you don't do multiplayer in this. Which, I don't know. Remastered multiplayer, if they added more maps and stuff. I don't know. Should have gotten rid of Rex and the Quarians would be higher. You're not wrong. Leave orbit. Off to the Citadel, where we're going to do probably about 1 trillion little missions. Got all the exciting stuff out of the way already. And next stream is going to be Citadel DLC. Enter the orbit. Dock. Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Take me to the Commons.
It'll be there
Now
momentarily.
you get more help from the Krogan. To be fair, I like the Krogan a lot too. Not as much as the Quarians, but the Krogan are cool. Alright, let's see if there's anything around here. Gotta explore every time. It's my money and I need it now. Let's see, anything good here? Anti-static rifle, striker rifle. Weapon damage? Nah, I don't really need weapon damage. Wait, I did that the same. Shields? That's tempting. I like shields. Shields as well. Model of a live ship? Yep. Priorities. Priorities. Also, I have a lot of money. The Spectre shop probably has something good. Blood Dragon armor, Reckoner armor. Have you ever seen the Reckoner armor, Nighty Furian? I've never seen this armor. I mean, it's just like a cool knight armor. But like, I used to wear the Blood Dragon armor. I don't know what it's. I'm guessing it's worn by the winners of Earth's Urban Combat Championship 2186. The Rhode Island Knights military grade version of this equipment was presented. Like, I'm sure it's for another video game or something. But I don't know what it is. Oh? Oh. Fish! More fish! It's for Kingdoms of Amalur. I remember that. An eel! We're totally getting an eel. It only cost us 10,000 of our military budget. For certain, we're getting an eel. So you get a call from Anderson. He's like, I see our budget has like 50,000 credits in aquariums. I had to buy an eel. Did I get what you need?
No, the Krogan are the only race that
Nope.
can fight on the toxic field, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like
The budget seems fishy. Tally!
Of course. We can have
Gotta
ships
talk to
the
everybody.
colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
Ambassador. Admiral, Ambassador.
Fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think
Putting that
right
biggest
here.
fleet in the galaxy to use.
3 years ago to the day.
To the day. I don't remember days that well.
What? This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Refresh my memory? C-Sec is incompetent.
I can understand Saren's thugs sneaking
Ever
around
since
the
I took
north,
their
but
best
the city-
agent away, they just haven't done anything, you know?
Puzzle, polonium rounds. Nobody even heard it. It was just a jab in the arm. And then radiation
Polonium
and
rounds.
rupture warnings. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me Suit Rat.
Aww.
He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
Let's
Maybe we
remind
should have
him.
a little talk with that clerk.
Yes. Cracks
I
knuckles.
spent 3 years waiting to come back and make his life hell. But when I finally saw him, he was just a clerk whose people desperately need help.
Hey,
Which
you
they'll get,
desperately needed
thanks
help
to
too.
you.
What the?
Nice work, Ambassador.
This war is more important than grudges and prejudice. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
I always help when it counts. It always counts when I help. Defense drone. Didn't I already unlock that from Edie? No, I unlocked defense matrix. What do you got? Got anything good? Venom shotgun. I don't like that one very much. SMG scope. Kawashi visor. Headshot damage and weapon damage. It looks cool, but eh. Also, why is that mail ship? Is it always mail ship? I guess it is. Shield regen speed. Shotgun ultralight materials. If I was running a shotgun, that would be perfect. Explosive round sniper rifle. It's kind of meh. Assault rifle barrel. Precision. Am I using the extended barrel on mine? I don't remember. I actually don't. I should be upgrading my mods. Shields plus 10%. That's tempting. Sentry interface. More shields plus 10%. I do like shields. Wow, look at that scope. Accuracy by 15, weapon weight by 50 though. That's a heavy scope. I was using the extended barrel. I'm not using the extended barrel now. I can always buy them from the Normandy. That way I can look at my stuff. Hey, Liara, what's going on?
Hello, Shepard.
Fantastic. So I've never romanced Liara, especially through all 3 games. But at least so far, she's been sort of boring in this game. As far as the romances go. Power recharge speed. Tempting. Tempting. Oh, do I have to give you something?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, it's the... She's the Blue Roosevelium.
These humble words reach you.
So, no, Liara as a character is way better in 3. The romance with her so far, I mean, there hasn't been as much just fun stuff with her, I guess. Like, I usually romance Tali, and all of the Rannoch missions with her are a blast. Like when you're in the Dreadnought and you're like flirting with her, and whoever you have as the third person's like, should I give you guys a room or something? Is great. But like Liara doesn't have anything like that. At least not that I've gotten to yet. Revenant, anything, melee stunner, stability damper. Actually, that we definitely want. I definitely have that on mine. Thermal clips, infernal armor, chest plate for melee damage, recharge speed for 10%. That's tempting too. Cool, we got that. Got that. Miranda said she was going to be here in the Commons, I'm pretty sure, and I have not seen her yet. Is she over here? That's Caden. Officer.
We're at war.
We're at
If you care
war.
about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
Yeah! Even though I just called them incompetent not that long ago.
Word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC.
You think I care about insider trading or electronic smuggling right now?
Yeah! You think he cares about that? Once this war is over, then he'll go after them. Do I have the thing you need? No, I don't. Caden's over here. Where's Miranda? She said the Commons. Did you see her? Did I run by her? We'll talk to Caden in a second. I'm trying to not kill her. Like I accidentally did last time. Maybe she was up there? Thought she was in an apartment. Yeah, up in this area. Maybe. I don't really remember. Ah, that one has a door on it. Has a doorknob. Alright. Okay, there we go.
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard.
That's probably why I forgot to do it last time and accidentally got her killed, because it's up over here and I don't know anything about it. It's not that simple.
You can't tell me anything. I'm not taking resources away from the fight.
Fair enough. I was wrong to ask for help.
Oh, did I just...
Not wrong, but I can't do it.
Wait, I may have just gotten her killed again.
Yes. I need to tell you something. Confess. Really.
I was hoping for more of a conversation than that.
Confess.
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard. But the elusive man stopped me.
I'm not a slave.
Glad you didn't. Better to stay dead than be someone's plaything.
I didn't think it was just going to be like, here's your decision right this second. I need help. Is that a yes or a no?
I fought against my father.
I was just like, here's the renegade option. Is what are we doing here?
He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by
I think I
and
just
let it
killed
happen to
Miranda
my
again.
sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that.
Holy crap.
Yet I didn't give a
The funny thing is, I try so hard to kill her in 2.
I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
This Renegade playthrough has been weird.
I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it.
At least she'll die guilt-free.
Made me a prisoner. But you didn't.
Oh, crap.
But you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
What's done is done. As in, you're not getting...
Apology accepted. We can't change the past.
Oh, my goodness.
There's enough to deal with right now.
Yes, we do.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Oh, man, that is...
I hate to say it, but I should get moving.
That is too good.
Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
The thing I'm not helping
Don't
you
worry,
with.
Shepard. I always have a plan.
Last time she died with all of that guilt. Yeah, because I forgot she didn't get to confess her, like, I wanted to put a control chip in your head. Blasto! Partners in crime. So at least this time when she gets killed, it's just going to be, all of that will be off her chest now, at least. Alright, let's go talk to Caden real fast. Whoa, are those pigeons? Like earth pigeons? They have that little floof on their head. Are they pigeons from somewhere else? Did someone import pigeons here just so that this Citadel City has pigeons? Like, what is that all about?
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask
That
how
Miranda thing's gonna kill
or
me
where.
all day. I'm just
glad we're
gonna
taking the
just
time
gonna
to
randomly think of it and start laughing now.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed into
Uh,
my eyes on Mars.
They're just everywhere. The pigeons in space, they migrated here.
With people I care about.
What's going on with
How
you?
Feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
We need to talk.
Let's talk. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich too.
So?
Steak sandwich?
Shot of whiskey
It's called a
and a
cheesesteak,
good old
you
Canadian lager.
Canadian weirdo.
Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony.
Oh my
over
gosh.
English Bay. Yeah.
See, now I'm thinking like, you know,
You know
like
what, though?
rats
I
and
feel good
all
about
kinds of species like travel via boats and things like
Lets
that
me sleep
throughout
better.
history,
You're not
get into
sleeping good
places and such.
Maybe a little restless.
But did someone actually like pigeons?
Look, we didn't
don't
come here to
just
talk
like
about work.
jump on
Here's to
spaceships,
that.
you know? Like
Let me tell you something that I'm thinking.
someone had to bring the pigeons to the Citadel.
I'm not the kind of guy who's the life of the party, who has a lot of friends.
Me neither, dude. It's all
Really?
good.
No, it's true. And some people even find my integrity annoying.
What?
Really?
No.
No, seriously. Okay, fine. Well, now you're messing with me. Okay, look.
Or are
I just
pigeons
want you to know
just that evolutionary
consider
line
you
that
a
will
friend.
always occur no matter what
Okay.
world you're on?
a good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander.
Caden's here like just
I value
throwing his heart out at me, and I'm just like, pigeons though, man, pigeons. Thanks,
That
buddy.
means a lot.
I'm glad to be part of the
Pigeons are the actual
What'd you call it?
reapers.
A sanity check?
A pigeon just lands on the table like, I am your destruction. I am inevitable. Oh my goodness. Alright. I think that's everything in the commons we can do right now. We went and killed Miranda. We talked to Caden. Dude, like I said, I'm just gonna randomly think of that, like, all day. Miranda's just like, can you help me? Nah. Nope. Can't do it. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright, anything over here? We're just exploring the Citadel. There's always like a million... Oh, Cortez.
Are you okay?
And our crews everywhere.
I've just been
So we're going to try and get a bunch of these done for right now.
holding this for I don't know how long.
Maybe see if another
Well,
side
those
mission
people-
pops up too.
Your past
I
is
love
yours.
Cortez. I wish Cortez was in
one can take that away.
1 and 2. He would have been a great like shuttle pilot in 2.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me.
Although I would have killed him because I got the entire crew of Cerberus killed in the last game. So in this playthrough at least. No, but must see things.
I'm glad you came.
It is really hard not to click the mouse button for those.
I just need a few moments to myself.
Aw. I'm pretty sure that was a hug one. I like hugs. He deserves a hug. Alright, we'll go across this way. Hey! Hey! Nothing over here? Are you guys doing anything over here? What about you guys? What are you up to? Nothing? Really? Not much else to do over here, huh? I kind of expected there to be like a million things to do. I want that AI. I would kill for that. I have killed for that. Tactus? Why does that sound familiar? Who's Tactus?
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
I am. Who are you?
And you must be Tactus.
Oh, he's the okay. He's the doctor
Yes.
mission.
Someone needs to sort out this mess.
Okay.
CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
Agreed.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Michel spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
Yeah.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come
Or
by.
the Alliance.
I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Is it because he's French? Don't be a fool.
My mission is our only hope to turn back the Reapers. I need every edge I can get, and that includes your equipment.
Don't be a
The
fool.
supplies I have to offer are just what your people need. Think this through, Tactus.
Use your tactics,
Okay,
Tactus.
okay, I see your point. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Victory. Alright. Lots of these little missions to do. Anyone else over here? No? Alright, moving on. Moving swiftly onward. Yeah. What do we got? Preacher.
I recovered your pillars of strength
Oh.
from the kite's nest.
Forgot I did that.
They're yours, waiting in Bay D24.
I probably got about 1 trillion things to scan for now, too. Thanks. Oh, God, there's a lot of stuff here. What do we got? Anything good? Smart choke, blade attachment, kestrel helm, ammo capacity? How does that increase ammo capacity? You just keep bullets on it? Whatever. Terminus armor, omni blade, assault rifle, heavy barrels, thermal scope, omni blade. Nope, nothing I want. Who are you? Oh, it's James.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
There we go.
See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official.
Fair enough.
Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer. How could I fail? Right?
Earn it.
Don't take this lightly, Vega.
I'm not, and I won't. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
I still want to get a tattoo one day.
I won't let you down.
Don't just tell me.
For the longest time, I wanted to get
yes, ma'am.
Boromir,
You know, that's
from Lord of the
gonna
Rings.
sting
I want to
for
get
a few
his
days.
sword on my
You
shoulder.
gonna be ready for duty?
On my sword
Always.
on.
Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7, sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You flirting with
You're
me, soldier?
Such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just...
Hey,
I didn't mean to...
turn that around on you.
I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later. Ah! Careful.
Yeah, be careful. I need him. Alright. That's this zone. And we're moving on again. Just getting little stuff done now. Oop. Let's see. Have we been to the embassies? Let's go to the embassies last, because we have to go to Udina's office to talk to the Asari counselor. No one new here. There's a car. I don't remember that announcement. We're here to help you have the best shore leave ever. Arya's back? Why is Arya here? Shouldn't she be Omega?
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega,
Well, okay, well, she's going to tell me now.
I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being.
Slumming
The Blue
it.
Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for it.
I'm always ready for
Is
him.
there anything on your mind?
I should go.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
I just wanted to know why she was still here. Alright. Anyone else down here? Anyone else around? Anybody? Oh, they're here. Let's see how you guys are doing. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
Canadian drink?
So, looks like you two are having fun. Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Appreciate what you've got.
Hope you enjoy it while it lasts. It seems unlikely that he would terminate our agreement anytime soon. Or are you referring to untimely death?
That one.
I was just wishing you well. I guess it's a serious possibility, though.
The untimely death.
I have not discussed the matter with Jeff, but our lifespans are not likely to be the same length.
Yeah, what are you, like, immortal or something?
I asked Liara how the Asari deal with the problem. She says to bottle up my feelings until the inevitable occurs, then cry. Seriously?
Yeah, that seems like
that was a humorous exaggeration.
Okay. Whew.
However, she did not provide emotionally supportive answers on disparate longevity.
Take what you can get.
Dangerous times. Make the most of it. I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
That is a huge bottle. Alright, moving on. Getting all that little stuff done. Actually, is there anyone up here? I don't think there is, but, you know, you never know. Nope, okay. And we're out of here. Ooh, so let's see, what kind of... Alright, how much do we have left? We have Thessia left, which I think is what the Asari Council is going to talk to us about. Then we have... what is it? The Paradise Place, which is where we see Miranda. Let's see, I don't think there's very much here to worry about. Jacob's still here. Okay. We already talked to Jacob, but he's still here. Then Earth? Is that really everything? No, then the Cerberus base. Then Earth, I think. There's nothing here. I'm just walking here, and there's absolutely... I'm just walking through a hospital filled with patients. Like, everybody good? Have I given you anything? Yeah, I already gave you something. Oh god, the door was open for a second. Anything? Anything? Alright. So, we had absolutely zero reason to come to the hospital, but you know what? It's taken care of now. Scanning. I'm surprised Jacob's still here. Most of the characters, like, they're here for, like, one trip that you make here, and then they're gone. So we've been to the Commons, we've been to the bar, we've been to the docks holding area. We haven't been to my dock, but we can do that at the end. I think it's just the embassies left. Alright, anything out here? Bunch of people all gathered over here. But nothing to do. Okay, fair enough. Avina, no, don't talk to Avina. I feel like he wants something. Oh, look at the animation, it's cool.
Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
Do so.
What is it?
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come.
Sure they have.
Sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
I may be too... I'm not doing that by accident again. I'm doing it. I'm helping the Elcor. It may be too late. No. I like the Elcor. They're going to be so cool looking.
Some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Dakuna burns. Like, I would not want to mess with these guys either. Like, look at this dude. Crush my head. Also, what does he look like Reaperified? Like, what's a Husk Elcor look like? Oh, it's gotta be cool. That's another thing I wish they did more of. They didn't do everybody in like, Reaper form. I feel like somebody wants something down here, but maybe I don't have that quest right now. That's fine. Let's check the Spectre stuff. Spectre status recognized. Damn straight. We have this. Posthumous commendation? Oh, for Captain. Never did that one. There we go. Move from Spectre would be fat. Yeah, she's got an award. Request a number of surveillance warrants and attempt to find evidence that would incriminate service. Authorized. It's all authorized. We're doing it. Alright. Anything cool? Black Widow sniper rifle is probably the heaviest sniper rifle in the world, too. The Valiant is more expensive, though. I like the Valiant a lot, actually. In fact, I would consider using it, too. Chemical burn treatments? Okay. We'll buy that. Apparently we should have come here first. Reaper code fragment, we'll buy that. Get target jamming tech, buy that. So all of those things are for people that are just running around right now. Oh god. N7 Defender. Shields, health, weapon damage, and ammo capacity. I feel like this was added in for this edition, for the Legendary Edition. So we're going to buy it just to look at it. I'm tempted to get the Black Widow, except that that would be all of my money, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so now I have 3 more things to give to people randomly. One's in Huerta. Do I have something for this guy down? I feel like it's this guy that needs something, too. I might just be remembering incorrectly. Anyway, let's go get our mission from this chick. I like how the car is just hovering
I want
out
all
there.
remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard.
That's
Have you
me.
Found something? We're continuing our investigation into Councilor Udina's activities.
Do it.
It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt. However, I need to speak with you on another matter.
Okay.
Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics.
Have
I
they now?
understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Yeah. You spying on me?
Do you know where it is?
It's the random whisper.
No. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia. Classified at the highest levels.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst.
But what is it?
The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
Now you decide to help?
Why the sudden cooperation? Events have forced our hand. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about to change that.
An oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil.
More lives depend on you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Yeah. Alright, so we have the Thessia mission now. I want to... Oh, God, I just want to get... I don't know where these missions go now. You just went everywhere. And this is definitely going to be not the last time we just run around everywhere. Alright, let's take a look at our journal real fast. I don't know what kind of missions we have left. We have mission summary. Oh, God, so many things. Athena Nebula. We just gotta scan for something. Ciphers. Chemical treatments. Medical supplies. Code fragments. Shore leave. That's for the Citadel DLC. Jamming technology we just got. Investigate the ambassador at the Presidium embassies? I'm at the Presidium embassies. Where? You? You? Which one of you is Din Korlak? Who are you?
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
There you go.
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in.
Spectre
I'll
business.
unlock the office when
Oh,
you're
she didn't
ready.
actually say it, though. Let me in! Make me click twice. What am I doing? Oh, I think I remember this. Is this... Oh, I think that... Is this the Zaid mission?
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
It might be.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
I think so. Welcome back, Nutty Fury.
Fighting the Alliance.
Must continue.
In order to end the war.
We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
It's a fun name. Oh, you've been here? Sorry. It was just quiet. Which is fine. I'm sure most people lurk on Twitch anyways. In fact, that's normally how I watch things on Twitch. Just busy with a Foundry thing. Oh, is that for our Star Wars RPG? I'm excited for the next one.
If you sever contact, we can't
Yeah? Yes. I'm excited.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again.
You may have done something crazy. Well, that's good. Our characters are all pretty crazy. And bought some maps. Yeah, that sounds like you. Bought some maps. Of course you did. That reminds me though. In that program, in Incarnate, is there a way of like selecting part of a map you've created and putting it into a new map? Because I want to start breaking up parts of my big map and making more detailed little maps. Know what I mean? Is there a thing you can do for that, or do you just have to? It is Zaid. Haha. I really want it to do that, but it doesn't. You have to like make it yourself.
Zaid?
Leave. Alright, so you left something in here for me? Where is it? I want it. Bug. Unfortunately, alright, there it is. So, I gotta try my best to copy what I've done, and yeah, it's gonna be rough.
How long till we kill Kolak?
Once the credits
Don't do it.
was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
Zaid!
I'm not. Because Kolak worked for Cerberus. What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business.
None of your goddamn business. I love
This is
Zaid.
Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium.
You guys just walk through me?
Selfish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Yeah.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
I'm on my way.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's...
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid?
Yeah.
How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
There's some really inconvenient ways of doing it. Oh, of doing the map thing? I bet there is. I mean, I could just have the map up and then, like, zoom in, snipping tool it. And then make it a layer in a new map and trace it.
alive to stop Cerberus.
Oh, that does sound frustrating. I guess I could do that.
Kill me, and they get it.
There's a lot of gunfire going on.
Shepard's investigating.
And now you have the outline. I mean, that would be... That would work well. Maybe I'll give that a try. Can I come in now? Is it not? Oh, it's on the other side? Did I really go? I went to the wrong door. What? Come on, let me in. Oh.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Yeah, it is, Zaid.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
But, like, the Volus are just such an interesting little species. You could have avoided this.
You should have gone to C-Sec if your life was in danger.
And be thrown into prison? No. The things they would do to me after the damage I caused.
What intel did you give Cerberus on this colony?
Information on a Turian planet.
Din Korlak. That's a fun name, too.
They'll strike soon. But
considering switching map programs to something else that has that called Project Deus. Well, I'm kind of just using your login, so I follow where you go.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I do like the map that I made. It isn't fully out yet? Ah, okay.
In tactical terms, it's worth far more.
How do you
than a
find
colony.
that stuff?
Or you could give us both.
Both is good.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
Reddit. Fair enough. Beat him, Zaid.
All right. I tried playing nice. Maybe my friend can get you to see reason.
Now wait just a moment.
Just a second there.
You mind, Zaid?
It'd be a goddamn pleasure.
Goddamn pleasure.
I'll leave you to it. It'll be a while before anyone shows up for him.
It's Aethys. Cerberus will attack a colony called Aethys for its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Take it. It's all yours, I promise.
Yay!
I'll speak with Citadel Security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Yeah,
Zaid,
it did.
what are you doing here?
Later, C6 on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them.
Fair enough.
Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
Yeah, I will. Alright. We got the Volus bombing fleet. See, and I love that, like, I wish we could see that kind of stuff in action. Who's this? You're one of the missions I did, don't you?
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too.
Like, I'd love to see, like you're on a mission and you call in a bombing strike.
Found another one.
Did I? Oh, I must have done that one already or something? I don't remember. I just see someone I can click on. I'm like, click it. We're going to do another pass through here, I guess. Whew. Me. We picked up a couple missions we can give to people. I know one's in Huerta, which is fantastic. We went there once and there was nothing there for us. I don't think there's anything here for us. Oh, nope. I knew it. I knew we talked to this guy.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower.
There we go.
Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this? I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run the
Nice, nice, nice. Another mission done. But like I was saying, I'd love to be like just on a mission and then like, the Volus are here, and they do a bombing run. Like that would be so cool. I know we're going to Huerta just to turn that mission in real fast. Blah 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 blah. Alright, it's definitely not in here. It's definitely in the next room, making me run through the scanners. Blah 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 blah. Alright, who wants it? Who wants? I have the answer. It's one of these side rooms probably. Anyone? Anyone want this? Like, I think it's a poison cure or a chemical burn thing. I don't really remember. There you are.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant.
Hey-o.
Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process
Me neither.
before.
I didn't look at it.
Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests.
I'm out of here.
It might work for our patient.
Farewell. Adios. I have no patience. Zero patience. And you guys have too many patience. Get it? Get it? Like people to take care of patients? The problem is I don't know where these other ones are. So let's check out my dock. Real quick. I think there was one more that we bought, I think. Who's Wong?
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant. And may I ask
Congrats.
why you think your deployment deserves special treatment, Private?
I know I say this joke a lot, but guys, if your girl looked like this, she a keeper. Oh, I love that one so much. It's so dumb and amazing. You can't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at? Dr. Michelle, what happened to her? Oh god, I swear her head was like all the way turned around for a second there. Your N7 Defender armor. So that is, alright, that is special, okay. Met some old friends at the Citadel Memorial. Alright. let's do... I think we're going to do two things. Sigh. We're going to do two more things, and I think we might call it. We're going to talk to Dr. Michelle, and we're going to take a look at that new armor. Because I think, like I said, I think that armor was made just for this Legendary Edition.
Thank you for bartering that trade with Tactus.
You're welcome.
No problem. We've acquired some valuable equipment.
Yeah.
I've used it to increase our Medigel concentration. Your squad will be able to take more into the field. I've also come across some data that Liara will be able to use.
Oh, nice. I like those. Capacity increase. And a glyph upgrade. For Medigel, I'm guessing? I mean, I guess.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
I don't know who DeTrace is. Med-based surgery? Heal scars or a health bonus? Health bonus? We're not getting rid of my scars.
He's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the lowest relay.
I wish they did more with that too. Like that's a really fun thing, and it feels like the bonuses are a little too rare. Like there should be more of them. Even if they're all little bonuses like that, like just more of them more often, I suppose. Alright, we got a new armor set. N7 Defender. That is some chunky armor. I don't think that's what I want for Jabriel the Engineer, but it looks kind of cool, I guess. I don't like the normal helmet very much. We have the Ajax armor. Yeah, it's very mad to me. Alright. Let's just stick with what we got. Yeah, alright. I think we're going to save it there. I'm going to save. Overwrite that real fast. Alright. I'm going to do my spiel. And then we're going to try and raid somebody again here. We raided someone last time. I think I saw Simple get on, so I'm going to take a look real fast just to make sure he is, because we'll go and support Simple real fast. Yeah, he's playing Slitherio right now. Alright, I need to keep him up because I actually don't know how to spell his name. So I think it's /raid, and then his name, Simple. Alright, before I do that though, I just want to say my ending spiel, because sometimes I forget to do that. In fact, we're just going to go right to my face and be, hey, it's my face. Thank you for coming to the stream. Today's stream was actually very fun. I enjoyed today's stream a lot. We had a lot of people talking. That's always the best streams, I think. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't followed yet, please consider following. We're almost at 50. It's going to be so glorious when we finally get to 50. I'm very excited for that. If you like the stream, want to know when I stream, Twitter is the best place for that. I've been posting more on Twitter, trying to sort of just get a schedule going. Well, keep the schedule going. And let's see. If you like a lot of the same content that I like, gaming, history, memes, Warhammer and miniature wargaming and painting and stuff like that, Instagram is the best place for that. I just posted General Grievous that I painted, which came out really nice. And last but not least, what is last but not least? I forgot. My brain went dead. Last but not least, if you're interested in any of previous streams that I've done, including today's if you missed something, I've been posting them on YouTube as a sort of archive. So you can head over there, type in Jabberwock33, and you will find me there. So, again, thank you. Without further ado, we're going to try and raid Simple here. There we go. You guys don't have to stay for the whole thing, but I would appreciate it if you just go over and say hi and be like, yo, Jabberwock sent me. So, yeah, here we go, and thanks again. Farewell.